Hello. I saw a movie for the first time kind of by accident 2 days ago, and I really loved it. And any atheist who has not seen the movie Paul, you really should check it out. Besides the fact that it's very funny and they're poking movies, they're poking fun at a whole bunch of movies that I know and like. It's a great little story, and it depicts a very die-hard Christian's deconversion quite well. In fact, I especially appreciated the end, the very last scene with the former Christian girl, when she tells Paul that he set her free. It's just... Anyway, I thought I would post some of the clips from the movie that I appreciated that kind of show her little walk from delusion to her freedom, and make a few comments.
It's a nice t-shirt.
Oh, thanks. I got it at my church. It's Jesus shooting Charles Darwin.
Why would Jesus want to shoot Charles Darwin?
Because of his blasphemous theories. Are you men of God?
We're men of science.
You know, we believe in the establishment of a biological order through the maelstrom of physical and chemical chaos.
God created the earth in 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested.
Really?
Or it could be God. You don't know, do you? It's up in the air.
The world is 4,000 years old and can only be the product of intelligent design.
Oh, that's horseshit!
All right, well then, please explain how something as complex as the human eye simply just comes into being.
Oh, don't give me that old irreducible complexity crap. Thank you.
Something as intricate as that does not just occur without the intervention of a guiding hand.
It didn't just occur. It is the culmination of billions of years of development across countless fucking species.
What are you talking about?
Evolution, baby.
Oh, blasphemy!
Oh, yeah. Well,
Nothing that you can say or do can shake my belief or faith in the sure and certain knowledge that God made heaven and earth and created us all in his own image.
Oh, his own image!
Yeah, no, granted, she's a little overdone, but sadly not really a lot overdone compared to some of the Christian types that I have met on YouTube and have met in person too. The whole attitude toward evolution is... Actually, I found this first scene with her a little bit nauseating, to tell you the truth. But sadly, very not far from true, you know, true to life. I don't think she was really that overdone, you know, which is kind of scary.
It's all one world theology. That's all I meant.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that
These people. Ruth, just listen to me for 1 second, please. If you could just calm down.
I can't drive like this.
Fuck this.
that I have been told my whole life is just a big fat lie. Do you know how that feels?
No, look, just because your truth isn't a true truth doesn't mean there is no truth, Ruth.
That's easy for you to say.
It's really not.
So there's no heaven, no hell, no right, no wrong, no sin. I can drink.
If you like.
I can fornicate.
Maybe.
I can curse.
Well, yeah.
Penises.
Ruth.
Assing, hairy boobs, poop, farting, buttholes.
Ruth, I'm not sure this is
This
helping.
is kind of a typical Christian reaction when they start to contemplate that there is no God. And the first thing that crosses their mind, they're like little children in a candy store that suddenly discovered that mom isn't looking, or you know, mom is out of the picture and not in the room. I can do whatever I want to. I can break all the rules if I want. I can eat all the candy that I want. No one's going to stop me. That's just how the reaction is to a Christian trying to contemplate the idea that there isn't a God watching their every move. Ooh, I can do whatever I want to, which is so not true, because what you find in short order is there are consequences to your actions. It doesn't take a God to know what's right and wrong. It doesn't take a God to feel guilty when you do something that hurts somebody else. And nobody likes that feeling. And that's what keeps people on the straight and narrow. It's not God, it's the desire to not feel guilty and not feel bad and not hurt people. People who are good people don't want to hurt people. And that's the bottom line, and yeah, that's all it really takes. You don't need to have mommy in the room to not eat all the candy, I mean, maybe you do if you really are a little child and you really would eat all the candy if mommy was in the room. But as adults, most adults have some constraint, and the ones that don't are going to do it either way, regardless if there's a God or not. And they usually end up in prison. So I disagree with her reaction, but I totally understand it, and it's totally in line with how Christians react when they first start to think about the idea that there might not be a God. Ooh, I can do whatever I want to.
I know this has been weird for you, but you saved my life and I owe you one, okay? Okay. What do you got there, by the way? Severe epiretinal membrane complicated by macular edema in your left vitreous cavity?
How did you know that?
Lucky guess. Do you mind if I take a look at it for 1 second? What does it say in the Old Testament? An eye for an eye?
Wait,
It's okay. You can trust me.
I don't know.
Just have a little faith, okay?
How did you do that?
Evolution, baby.
Graham?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I love the scene where Paul heals her, because a little bit earlier the bad guys in the story were talking to her dad and asking about her blindness in one eye, and one of the men asked her father, "Didn't you ever take her to the doctor?" And and I don't remember exactly what the dad says, but it kind of implies, well, no, God is all you need. And she's had this, since she was a little girl. So anyway, I like the scene where Paul heals her, and it's just, I find the relationship with her and Paul very sweet, actually.
It's been a hell of a ride, huh? Sorry I frightened the shit out of you.
You didn't frighten me. You freed me.
I'm glad. That's nice. Thanks. Hey, take care of her, big man.
Oh, I will, sir. And God be with you.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Sure.
That's the scene that I love the best, when she tells Paul, "You set me free." For me, several things set me free. And it wasn't actually an easy process to be set free. Just like in this movie, this girl, it's not easy for her either. But when you get to the point where you realize the burden, the oppression, the chains that you were wearing that you didn't realize you were wearing until they're finally gone, it is a freedom. It's more liberating and wonderful than words can even say. And I'm sorry, but the whole born again with Jesus bullshit pales by comparison to the freedom that you realize when you figure out what the truth is, what real is, what your reality is, how you really fit in the universe, you know? And suddenly you seize your whole life and you take possession of it because you understand it's all you have. And you're not living for tomorrow. You're not living for some pie in the sky dream that might happen after you die. You hope, you have faith it'll happen. You're not living for that anymore. You're living for every amazing minute that you're given on this planet. And that is hugely liberating. You're not wasting your time anymore. You know, you're putting things into perspective. Maybe you're a little bit more motivated than before to beat something like depression, you know? To figure yourself out, to get right with your friends and your family and the world, if you possibly can. Because this is all you have. So yes, I love this little movie. I loved the whole story's really sweet. And funny. There's like constantly little bits, little jabs toward other movies that I just really appreciated. But I think my favorite part is the relationship with Paul and this girl and her little journey from her delusion that's, you know, to her freedom at the end. So highly recommend this movie to atheists who haven't seen it. And that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.